Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Stranger Things issue number 4, and I really want to enjoy this issue so much. I mean, this whole series has been pretty interesting, one which I think that I was going into it sort of like a little bit hating it because I want to, but because I didn't really know too much about Stranger Things, but I ended up enjoying the majority of the issues. But then we get into this issue, and I was saying this in the last review, saying that this whole issue is going to be an interesting one to see how we wrap things all up, and it was really disappointing with how they wrap things up. It was just so anticlimactic, and not much really happens. Okay, so with the actual story itself, I think it's going to be a bit weird just because this whole story takes place in two universes. We've got Upside Down and Our Earth type of thing. However, with that being said, the stories more or less take place at the same sort of time, and they more or less do the same sort of thing, but differently, that makes sense. It will become a bit clearer as I go on and talk about it. Yeah. Okay, so in the first bit, we do get to see the Utroms, and we do get to see some of them who were left behind. They're trying to build a teleporter, try and get back home, but unfortunately it doesn't really go well and goes really wrong, and that's how we do get to see the portal gets built to bring the demon from the other dimension to Earth and stuff like that. So then back on Earth, we do get to see Raphdon and a few Stranger Things characters. They'll call Casey and April to come bring them to Times Square, and, you know, it's okay. I mean, I do feel as though the Casey and April were like a little bit forced into this series, but their inclusion was nice, I want to say, but just very felt forced in. I think that if you took them out, like, nothing would really change about the series, so I do wish they had like a little bit more of importance in this series, but other than that, I thought it was a decent job that they did include them in here. And then before we do go up to the building to try and fight all the demons and stuff like that, we do get to see some interesting bits here. We do get to see Raph giving, I think it's 11, the red bandana, and you know, I thought it was pretty cool just because it was a thing back in issue 1, which I did think was pretty cool to see her finally earn it, but also at the same time just felt so pointless just because all she did was just put on a bandana, and like, did she really earn it? And also, what does it really mean for her? Like, it felt so pointless and just like a waste of a scene. But other than that, yeah, it's alright, I guess. And then we do get to see another cool shot where we do get to see Raphdon do the pose from the Mirage issue, like issue number 1. I thought that was kind of cool. And we do get to see Leo and Mikey doing the reference from the 87 intro. Again, I thought that, like, you know, like, they're really cool, like, references. But at the same time, I don't know, I think maybe a little bit forced in because it does feel like really forced in with the scene, but it was still cool nonetheless, but very forced in. So then going into the next page, we do get to see this really great and amazing shot where we do get to see the Turtles and Stranger Things characters running up the building from both sides. We do get to see one part of the page like upside down, and I must admit, I did think that this bit was really clever and really cool seeing it done like this, and I do think that it really did show off the whole element of the upside down type of thing. My only one problem with this is that I had to turn the comic book upside down. That's my only problem with it. I do wish for like the text was like one way or another. I don't know. I mean, I find it really cool to be like this, but at the same time, I didn't because it's like a little bit weird. But other than that, I think that this bit here worked well enough and was like really cool to see. But it's just annoying to have to turn my comic book around. Oh god. But yeah. So then after that, we do get to see the characters to break open the portal and all of them coming back to Earth, and then that's when we do get to see Raph and this other Stranger Things character. They throw up their weapons to the portal and it just gets destroyed, and then that's when you go to the next page where we do get to see them all going their separate ways, and we do get to see the Stranger Things characters going back to the school. And we do get to see 11 like hiding and sneaking away. I don't know why or what for, or there's something more to it, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the ending. Now, I do think that overall the artwork for this issue was really great, and it really did stay on point throughout this whole mini-series. And I'll definitely like to see if, I think it's Ferro Penchi is the artist for this mini-series. I'll definitely like to see them come back to do like more Turtle comics. I do think they have like a really great art style, and seeing what they've done in the like the Armageddon game stuff for the ongoing series, I do feel like they have shown off like a lot of skills and range in terms of like art styles they can do, which is really great. So yeah, definitely like an artist which I would like to see them come back and do a lot more, because I do feel like there's a lot of potential and untapped potential they do have, and I'd like to see them do like a lot more different Toll versions, but other than that, I thought their artwork was really great and amazing. But then for his story, oh god, this bit here was so annoying. I mean, I felt as though, like I already said at the beginning of this video, it was saying like one of these like mini-series that I wasn't really looking forward to too much, just because I didn't know too much about Stranger Things, and when reading the issues, and I was enjoying them a lot more than what I was expecting, and I did really enjoy them in the end. But with this issue, there's a lot to be expected, just because what they're doing in the last issue, were building things up to be like the big grand finale. But yeah, in this issue, we do get to see the characters just running up to a building, breaking a portal, and then that's pretty much it. It feels though like there's a lot of stuff they could have done and should have done with how they were building things up with a big monster and upside down place and stuff like that, and yeah, it was all for nothing just because nothing really happened. And I do feel as though like this like story in particular definitely needed like an extra issue just so that they can flesh out the whole story, or even just do anything with the demons and stuff like that. It felt so pointless, a bit weird, and it's just one of these ones which I just wish they did a lot more, because there's definitely like a room for a lot of improvement to do like a lot more, but yet they just didn't, and it's just so annoying. But then again, I do feel as though that if this story did have like another issue, I don't know how well they could have actually made it into like a two-part story for the finale, just because I do feel as though like they had no intentions of actually fighting any of the big demons or stuff like that. So again, I do feel as though like there was a lot of potential here that like didn't use their full potential, and that's so annoying because, you know, there's a lot of stuff they could have done, but yet they didn't. But, oh god, yeah. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like this one? Do you not? What do you think of the demon? Do you like it? Yeah. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you got some, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.